everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. So yeah, let's get right back into it. So we were onto this one. Lovely. Patricia, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Step-sister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were your own blood. Of your own blood. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline. I'm just gonna say Emmeline. Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angeli was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angeli really is. Patricia, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows. Was that in order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Patricia understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here. Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Laura, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations, but every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd be fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, I love you on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes. Good day. Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. Curtsy? I'll see you later, Delora. Oh. Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithros. Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I should not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Your Majesty? Patricia, Are you ready? You will enjoy this, Patricia. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angeli, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I will not learn anything I do not know already. I do not already know. Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. Do you not see clearly, Patricia? If you would only open your eyes, you will be able to see how good people really are. I believe I am quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you. Shock! Patricia, Yo, this girl is savage. Where were we? Where were you when I needed you for 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I'd just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe he would have shown me love and compassion, even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I had not seen him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you. I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Patricia, enough. I have already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Patricia, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline. I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Yo, this girl, she's savage.
Hello, how can I help?
Viorica? What?
Princess Emmeline, how good to see you.
I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buys gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace.
There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself.
You ask the impossible of me.
There's no need to be so formal, Viorica.
I can't pronounce it correctly.
I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod's coming along as well.
It's been a while, Viorica.
It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Patricia.
The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear.
My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son. It's a pleasure to meet you, milady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald. You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters. I'm sorry. But please don't mind him. Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
It's so hard to pronounce these names.
I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts for some new friends. Toys? From here? Are you sure? Of course I am!
I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Princess, I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Who goes there? Is it?
Good morning.
Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks and proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop has openings, openly staring.
Oh, you're really early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline.
Why is she smiling at me?
Here you are, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, I felt uncomfortable there.
That lady was so beautiful, right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison.
Girl, you... But Viorica, you are pretty, okay? Not as pretty as my girlfriend Stacy, but yeah, still pretty.
Who is she? She's new around town. Some say she's a fairy.
A fairy. Fairies have saved Angeli from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors, and yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading.
Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good. I'll look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod.
Likewise. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Like I am a plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago.
I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years.
Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company.
Oh, Patricia, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one.
Street performance? Oh, hey there. Hey there, good looking.
Good day, everyone. My name is Walt, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic.
The boy named Walt snaps his finger, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky.
Isn't that pretty, Patricia? And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in the audience. Please accept this humble gift.
Snaps his fingers, and white lilies appear in his hand. Ah, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
The boy looks at me, as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives a worried smile.
I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try.
He gratefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd.
There are performers like this all around Angeli. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite.
I do not intend to leave the palace again. Ugh! I love how the screen shakes.
But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angeline, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I want to share this with you, Patricia. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you.
I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you.
I just want us to be closer, Patricia. I would like to try and be your friend.
I do not want or need friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I take care to remember that if I were you.
But
Rod suddenly grabbed my hand, pulling me away from Emily again. Stop. He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've seen him angry.
Rod, don't.
Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away.
Princess, wait!
Don't follow me.
Princess.
I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives, never for a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy. And
I heard Anna's lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Patricia made sure the poor girl was fired.
I stopped in my tracks at the mention of my name.
Not again.
Annis. Was that the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performances? What did I do that was so wrong?
I know that Alice, hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with the cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess.
Ice Princess. So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I always suspect they were talking about me.
She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be Crown Princess.
Noise begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. Now I've become second best. I am Patricia Ryla Burton, daughter of King Gennaro Burton III, and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angeli. I am of royal blood. She is nothing.
There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess, are you alright? Are you hurt?
I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Well, we're gonna end it off there. Anyway guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.